Hi, I'm Jaqueline P'ng and this is the Evening Highlights. We begin our bulletin with former subsidiary of 1MDB, SRC International. According to Dato Sri Najib, all major transactions by SRC do not need his written approval. That's as far as approval in his capacity as Prime Minister is concerned. Najib clarifies that his approval is only needed on matters concerning amendments to SRC's M&A. It's also required for appointments and terminations of its directors and top management personnel. Najib, in his capacity as Finance Minister, was replying to DAP lawmaker Tony Phua's question on SRC, which is a Finance Ministry-owned company. But Najib declined to answer Phua's questions on whether SRC paid 40 million ringgit in December 2012 and 10 million ringgit in February 2013 to Ihsan Perdana through its subsidiary Gadingan Mentari. That's because Najib says SRC is now under the Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission's probe. Turning to Tenaga Nasional Berhad, PKR's Rafizi Ramli has filed a motion asking Parliament to set a ceiling price on TNB's bid for 1MDB's EDRA Global Energy. Rafizi says TNB should not pay more than 8 billion ringgit for about a dozen of EDRA's power assets.
I have been reliably informed that even 1MDB has written off this goodwill. That means that when they paid 3 billion above market price, when they acquired these assets, that 3 billion that previously was capitalized as goodwill has been written off, even by 1MDB. Therefore, our suggestion and our premise that TNB should not pay more than 8 billion actually also in line with 1MDB's own practice and decision in writing off the goodwill.
Rafizi expresses hope that TNB will not sign the proposed acquisition of the power asset before the motion is debated in Parliament.
I hope it doesn't go that way, and I hope that TNB also takes note of our efforts to bring this to cap the price in Parliament. If TNB takes note, then I think it is also at TNB's best interest not to finalize and sign it before the usul comes in the day one, which is only about 2 weeks from now.
Rafizi's motion is supposed to appear in order paper on November 10th. TNB is tipped to win the bid due to local regulations on foreign ownership. Non-Malaysians are prohibited to hold more than 49% direct equity in local firms. To fuel its growth, Fraser and Neave is increasing its capital expenditure for its current financial year 2016. CEO Lim Yu-ho, however, says the amount will only be finalized within the first quarter of FY16.
We are looking at quite substantial investment to fuel our next phase of growth, and give us 1 quarter to finalize that, because we need to get proper procedures and approvals and research done. Like I mentioned just now, we will not get into any new business, invest in a new capex just because we need to do it. We will do it because we think we have got a winning positions, and we will be able to reward our shareholders by using their capital.
For FY15, the soft drinks and dairy products manufacturers' capex was at 70 million ringgit. Yesterday, FNN reported its fourth quarter net profit fell nearly 9% to 56 million ringgit from last year on the back of its weaker performance in its soft drinks segment. However, better revenue from its dairies operations in both Malaysia and Thailand saw its quarterly revenue grew almost 4% at 1 billion ringgit from a year ago. For the full year, its net profit is 280 million ringgit. It rose 8% from 259 million ringgit last year due to higher revenue and lower milk-based commodity costs during the year. Its revenue surpassed 4 billion ringgit thanks to its dairies operations in Malaysia and Thailand. FNN has proposed a 35.5 dividend for the current quarter under review. It will be payable on February 4, 2016, bringing its full-year dividend to 57.5 per share. Toll hike is already taking a toll on most of us. KTM fares will be up next month and cigarette prices are up today. Talking about prices going up, Mitsubishi Motors Malaysia has announced that it's raising prices for its vehicles as much as 7% effective first quarter of next year. It's following the footsteps of other Japanese compatriots, Toyota and Honda. The increase is prompted by ringgit depreciation that has impacted overall costs of Mitsubishi vehicles. If the ringgit appreciates to a better rate, Mitsubishi Motor Malaysia's CEO Yang Won-chul says the company will review its pricing structure again. The estimated increase is around 2% to 7% depending on models. The ASX two-wheel drive and four-wheel drive compact SUV is locally assembled in Malaysia, while the other Mitsubishi models are imported as CBU from Thailand and Japan. The company has sold more than 90,000 units of its vehicles in Malaysia. Now, before we head for a wrap, here's the latest on cigarette prices. British American Tobacco have raised prices of their cigarette brands today, but Philip Morris and JT International Tobacco are not emulating BAT, at least for now. But according to M Research, JTI will be raising its prices in 2 days. For more on this news, check out The Edge Financial Daily. And that's all from the Evening Highlights. I'm Jaqueline P'ng. Thank you for watching.